Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about some Jeffree Star Cosmetics highlighter alternatives. You guys know that I love a good skin frost, but I've obviously gotten rid of my Jeffree Star makeup. So I want to talk about some of my other favourite highlighters and ones that you could choose instead of buying Jeffree Star if you're looking for a new highlighter. So I guess first I'll talk about my favourite highlighting palettes. I've got quite a few here, but anyway, the first one is the Revolution Ultra Pro Glow. This is a really nice palette. It's got heaps of different shades in it. The formula is just so nice. I'm not going to swatch all of these because we would be here forever. But yeah, I do really like the formula of these, and not to mention these are so cheap. So yeah, really good option. This is the Anastasia X Nicole, I don't know how to say it, Gierio. This was limited edition. I don't know if you can still get it. I think you might be able to. But this is a really nice highlighting palette. This is one that I bought out ages ago and then bought it back again. And this is how it looks here. It's got a huge variety of shades. You can see we got it really light to like really dark. Got some peachy, some pinks, some golds. So yeah, this palette is really nice. And I love the ABH formula. This is the Revolution X Soph highlighting palette. So this once again is from Revolution, but this is the Soph collaboration, and I love this palette so much. We've got like a few really kind of deep tones and then also some really light ones. So once again, such a good palette. This one is so affordable as well. Such a beautiful palette, and I just really love it. It's got so many nice shades, so much variety. A really good palette. This is probably my favorite palette from Anastasia. This is the Sugar Glow kit, and I just love this one so much. It's just so beautiful. This formula is amazing. It has the prettiest shades in it, and yeah, I just really do like this palette. This one I feel like is probably not going to be good for people with deeper skin tones. Oh my god, as if I just did that. I just dug my nail into it. I'm so sad right now. The only kind of deepish shade is Butterscotch, and even then you can see it's not very deep. That was the one good thing about the Jeffree Star palettes, is he did have the light one and the deep one, but the thing is I'm pretty sure they have one called like Sun Dipped, and that has like darker tones in it. And I feel like most brands these days are making palettes one light one deep one. But yeah, I do really love this one. This is a example of one of the brands that makes a light to medium and then a medium to deep. This is the Jacqueline the Flash palette. They also have the Flare palette, which is suitable for deeper skin tones, but this is the one for lighter skin tones because I'm a light girl. I'm a very light girl, but yeah, I love this palette. This is so beautiful. These highlights are amazing. I actually am going to swatch this one because just look how smooth and creamy and just amazing that looks. Like, it is just the prettiest formula. I love the Jacqueline Cosmetics. I think they are amazing. I am so obsessed. She did such a good job with this release. I love it. And then the last two highlighter palettes I'll talk about. One is from Ofra. This is the Ofra Feeling Myself highlighter palette. This one comes with Blissful, Pillow Talk, and Rodeo Drive. They do still have this, but I'm pretty sure they've like revamped the packaging. It doesn't look like this anymore. It's got their new packaging. But this is how the palette looks, and it's so beautiful. It comes with 3 of their highlighters, and I love these highlighters. These are stunning. So blinding. And then this is the MAC Hyper Real Glow palette. This palette is absolutely stunning. These just dissolve, like these like melt onto your face. They're so beautiful, and I'm just obsessed. I think they're so pretty. So yeah, I love that palette. So yeah, these are all the palette alternatives, and now I'm going to talk about some single highlights. I'm going to try and get through this as quick as possible because there is a few here. First, I'll talk about 2 from MAC. The first formula is the Soft and the Mineralized Skin Finish, sorry. This specific shade is in Soft and Gentle, and this is like an all-over highlight, something that you could use to set your whole face, or a bit more of a subtle highlight. I love this one so much, it's so pretty. And then for something super intense, this is the Extra Dimension Skin Finish, and this one is in the shade Beaming Blush. And this is just such a beautiful colour, and beautiful formula. It's like duochrome. You can see it looks gold here, and then in the light it kind of goes a bit pink. So yeah, it's such a beautiful shade and beautiful formula. Those two are amazing. This is like a dupe of the MAC Soft and the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, sorry. This is the Revolution Pro Skin Finish in Radiance, and this is actually such a beautiful highlight, and this one is so affordable. You can see it literally looks the exact same. I'm going to put them like side by side. Like, you can't tell me that they are literally not the same product. They're obviously a little bit different in shade, but I need to swatch this one for you guys because this is amazing. Like, look at it. It is so, so pretty. That's it there. It's a little bit dark, but it's so beautiful. And I love it. Yes, this one's by Revolution Pro. Highly recommend this one. This one's amazing and super affordable as well. This isn't shade specific, by the way. These are just the ones that I've picked out of my collection, and I'm talking more about formula rather than the actual shades. This is the Ofra highlighter in Glazed Donut. This one, all Ofra highlighters are just so blinding. And this is how this one looks here. It's so beautiful. Like, I just need it, like, it is like to the stars blinding, like so insanely blinding. But yeah, I do really love Ofra highlights. I feel like when I first got into makeup, I was like, yes, the most blinding highlight ever, please. And now I'm a bit more like into how it looks texture wise and stuff. But yeah, when I want something super intense, I love my Ofra ones. Next is the Doll Beauty Doll Light highlights. This one is in the shade Like a Diamond, and these are just so beautiful. I really love the formula. They're super blinding, just so pretty. This is the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Powder. These are his highlights. I really want to get the Greek Goddess one. I don't know if that's going to restock, but I really want that highlighter palette. It's so beautiful, but it's always out of stock because it is so beautiful. But this one is in the shade Mercury. I feel like it's a little bit too light for me. I don't know, how can you get a highlight too light for me? Like, but anyway, but yeah, it's such a beautiful highlight. I just love the formula. You can see it's very yellow toned. But yeah, it is so beautiful and so blinding and so reflective. Love it. These are quite an old product to me, something that I've had for quite a while, but I still love them nonetheless. This is the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek highlights. These are such a cool formula. They're kind of like, they're like squishy kind of. I don't know how to describe it, but this one's in the shade Wisp, and I just love these. These are so blinding and so beautiful and just such a nice formula and super cheap as well. I'm going to talk about some loose ones. I've got the Anastasia loose highlighter. This specific one is in the shade Snowflake. One, the packaging is absolutely stunning, but the actual formula of this is so nice. It's such a pretty highlight, and yeah, I love it so much. It's super blinding. Then we have the Jacqueline loose highlighters in, this one's in the shade Extra, and I love these. These are honestly so amazing. Like, I literally cannot talk highly enough of them. Like, literally any Jacqueline highlighter is absolutely bomb. I think it's amazing. Like, look at that, how beautiful. It literally looks wet. It's so stunning. I love it. And then another loose highlighter that I really like, so this is really on the affordable side, is the Revolution Pearl Lights loose highlighters, and this one is in the shade True Gold. But these are so nice and so blinding. I feel like this will be actually a pretty similar color to the, yeah, to the Jacqueline one. Oh no, this one's a bit more, it's a bit more gold. The Jacqueline one's a bit more like straight white, but this one, yeah, you can see it there. Once again, it looks wet. It's super reflective, super beautiful. Love it. So good. So affordable as well. This is the Benefit Cookie Highlighter. This highlighter is so pretty. I love it so much. It first came out in the Benefit Bronze Squad palette, but now they've released them as singles, and I am obsessed. I think it's so beautiful. I love it so much. Such a pretty highlight. They've also got the Tickle one, which is really nice. It's a bit more pink, but I feel like this one's my favorite. Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. Amazing. This one is in the shade Champagne Pop, which I feel like is such an iconic shade. But yeah, Becca highlights are so amazing, so beautiful. I love them. This is a really cheap, affordable option, and it's so amazing. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. This one is in the shade Precious Petals, but these highlights are insane. Let me swatch this for you. Like, there it is there, and then like you can see how wet it looks on the finger, and then I need to, like, where can I swatch this? Like, there, like, look how reflective and how beautiful. This one is a little bit dark, but I do have the actual highlighting palette. Oh, this is one I recommend as well. I just forgot because it's in my project pan, but this is the Mega Glow highlighting palette. This is $20. Comes with 4 highlighters, and they're just the most amazing formula. I love it. But yeah, I just love that highlight. I think it's so pretty. I really like the Morphe High Impact highlighters. This one is in the shade Lit. It's a very yellow tone once again, but these highlighters are really nice, and they're really on the affordable side too. I feel like they really have the wet look about them as well. There it is there. You can see it's kind of quite yellow toned, but yeah, it's really pretty. Yeah, I do really like the Morphe ones. Next is the Too Faced Love Light Prismatic Highlighter. This one is in the shade Blinded by the Light, and I just think this highlighter is so beautiful. Love it so much. It's so nice. This is one that's kind of new to my collection. Oh, actually, no, not anymore. Like it was, but not anymore, I feel like. This is the Jouer Powder Highlight in Citrine, and this highlight is so beautiful. Like, I love it. It's so stunning. So stunning. There it is down there, and it's just such a pretty shade, and yeah, I just really love it. Okay, this is the Natasha Super Glow highlight, and this one is in the shade 02 Light Medium. Such a pretty formula. I don't use this enough. I really need to, but yeah, I love this. It's such a beautiful highlight. This one is super expensive, but I love it. This is my all-time favorite highlighter in the whole entire world. This is the Anastasia highlighter, the Anastasia XM Reezy highlight. I really never use this because I love it so much and it's limited edition, but this is the best highlighter you will ever have in your whole entire life. Like, it is just the prettiest, most reflective, beautiful shade. Can't even, like, this is what I will spend my life trying to find a dupe of, and I did find one. Oh, I feel like these two are quite similar actually. Look, they look like pretty much identical, don't they? That's the Jouer one. So yeah, they are quite similar. What the hell? They literally look the exact same. There you go. I might have just found another dupe. But the Jeffree Star Cosmetics is a good dupe of this, which is why I was so sad to get rid of it. Look, the Jouer one is too. Look, they are like the exact same shade. Like, you guys see that too, right? Like, they look pretty much identical. Cool, well, there you go. Anyway, and then the last one I have to talk about is the Fenty Beauty highlighter. I really love the Kilowatt formula. This one here is the Freestyle Highlighter Duo in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal, and it comes with like a more kind of glowy highlight and then a more kind of glittery one, and you can like layer them. Such a pretty highlight. I really love this. Yeah. Those are my highlighter recommendations for if you're wanting to have something other than Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I still have to do his lipsticks, talk about my other lipstick formulas that I like, which is hard because I don't really have any others that I like too much, but I mean, I've got a few, but just not heaps. And I also want to talk about eyeliner dupes because I usually use his Glow liquid lipsticks as eyeliner, so I want to talk about some other coloured eyeliners that I really like. So I think that's, after that, that's all I'll have to talk about, and then I can finally make it done with it. So that's exciting. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, and I'll see you next one. Bye.